we are, all finished up. A nice tracking shot as stable as I can hold my hand. Okay, did have a couple of problems. So one minor one, I could not get all the wires to turn this corner inside of these little connectors. Plenty of room in the tube, but the inside of these connectors are a little smaller, or there's jagged corners or something, and I just could not get the wires to make the turn. So I ended up having to actually, drill under the pickup and into the control cavity. Now when I was drilling the one from here to here, I couldn't get a shallow enough angle on the drill bit and ended up punching out the back of the guitar. Kind of sucked, but I improvised. Hang on a second, let me flip the guitar over and I'll show you. So the wires ended up coming out about here, about half an inch short of where the control cavity actually is. So I ended up having to route out a little space and drill kind of a connecting hole between the two channels to run the wires through. And then I just put a brass cover over that. We'll call this the flux capacitor cover, and nobody will ever know the difference, except us. I do have one sort of major problem. Right now, the truss rod is stuck. I'm going to try some tricks to freeze the truss rod with some dry ice and get it to shrink a little bit so that the glue will, turn loose. But at the moment, it's not adjustable. Luckily, it's in the right spot. The neck is actually in the correct alignment for being tuned a half step down, which is kind of standard for me and so many other people. And with the carbon graphite rods, it's not really going to move a whole lot as it is. I guess we'll have to let Ben decide if that is a disqualifying condition or not. Some early guitars didn't even have truss rods at all, and they're still playable. But it is rather unfortunate. I'm going to keep trying to free it, but we'll see if that actually happens before the eBay auction or the judging, however this is going to work. I'll post an update if I manage to get it to turn loose. Okay guys, as promised, sound samples. I don't have a nice audio interface where I can record both the output from the Yamaha THR-10 and my desk mic at the same time, so I'm having to swap back and forth, so bear with me just a little bit. The setting I'm using on the THR-10 is the Vox-ish model, and all the knobs are just kind of set straight up. And I'll tell you which settings I have on the guitar as I go. Because the guitar has a booster built into it, some of the non-boosted signal levels are going to be kind of low. But that's just kind of the nature of the beast. If I leveled everything out with a compressor or something like that, you wouldn't really understand how much of a difference the boosted volume really is. So, here we go. Volume and tone are on 10. That's the bridge pickup. Now with the pickup split. Bridge and neck. And just the neck pickup. Both pickups out of phase. Bridge pickup, booster on 50%. Bridge pickup, booster on 100%. Now I'm switching over to a JCM 800 model on the Yamaha THR-10. It's what they consider Brit high gain. I'm going to do kind of the volume swell cleanup test thing on the bridge pickup. Bridge and middle together. Volumes on 10. And now the neck pickup. Bridge pickup with the boost on 100%. I'm starting to pick up some noticeable high frequency interference from my computer monitor. It doesn't happen if I turn my back, but I can't record that way, so just kind of bear with me. Okay, same thing but with the vintage voicing. And now the modern voicing. Lastly, this test to make sure there's no popping whenever we engage and disengage the boost while playing. So, Steve Vai, I am not. But that really wasn't the point of this demonstration. I was going to have a friend of mine who is a much better guitarist than I am do the demo, but unfortunately scheduling didn't work out so that could happen. I hope you've enjoyed the build montage in the background. Best of luck to everyone in the contest. And as always, please like and subscribe.